The clock strikes 12, I step into the haze. Whispers call me from 1,000 graves. Shadows dance in corners out of sight. I chase the unknown deep into the night. I hunt the fear you dare not face. In the darkness I embrace the trace. The dead, they speak their secrets shown. Welcome to the bizarre and the unknown. A flicker, a chill, a shadowed hand. The unseen lingers where I stand. Through creaking doors and empty halls, I hear the echoes of forgotten calls. I hunt the fear you dare not face. In the darkness I embrace the trace. The dead, they speak their secrets shown. Welcome to the bizarre and the unknown. And the unknown. Eyes that watch from a place unreal, a touch so cold it makes you feel they're near but hidden, veiled in shade. I walk with ghosts, I'm unafraid. I hunt the fear you dare not face. In the darkness I embrace the trace. The dead, they speak their secrets shown. Welcome to the bizarre and the unknown.
Here, everybody. How's everybody doing today? I've had a busy week. Kind of rearranged my office a little bit, put my old TV screen up here so I can see things a little bit better when I'm looking at stuff. And so I'm my soundboard ain't working, so I'm hoping this is. So in the chat, if you can let me know if you can hear me, that'd be great. I had to go back to an old microphone, get rid of that soundboard, take it out because I couldn't hear anything from the computer through my soundboard. So I just got upset and took it out for now. But I kind of do some rearranging in the office here, testing stuff out. And I figure I haven't done a workshop in a while, me working on my book. So I figure hey, I can test out my audio. And hey, come on, guys. I can test out my audio and work on the book at the same time. So if you guys can let me know in the chat if you can hear me, that'd be great. I'll let you guys know I did start chapter 14 last night. Didn't get very far on it. Right now, it's Death Haunts Us, but I think I'm going to change the name of that chapter. Um, Let's see if I can make this any bigger. I think that's about as big as I can make it. Yep, that's about it. But this one, this last chapter, chapter 13 that I'd finished, that was a rough chapter. That was a rough chapter to write, and so I've got to pick up. But I had to write it because of how the storyline's going. Um, I'm hoping everybody can hear me. I can see a couple people's watching, but no comments. I just got home. I just got off work, got home a little bit ago, and I've been busy ever since I got off. Man, that's going to be too long. I'm trying to think of a good chapter name for this one. Okay. I think I'll keep it that way for right now. I may change it later on. I hope everybody's doing good. I've had a busy week between the Ozark Bigfoot Conference and then gone 3 days for a work conference. Chapter 14, The Search. When we lose someone close to us, we mourn their loss, but forget that, they took a word out. That they still live within us. So when you are sad about the loss of someone close to you, look within you and you will see them again. Okay. Chase and the others returned to the power plant. The sweep of the area uncovered only 10 of the risen. This was a good start. When Chase looked at the catwalk above, he froze. The images of Ron tackling the Draugr and falling to his death played over and over in his head. A tear rolled down his cheek, and Gurn placed a hand on his shoulder. Come on, brother. Replaying this in your head will only cause you more pain. That will not help anyone, including Ron. Chase nodded and said in agreement, and they looked over the power plant. Okay, so that's where I left off. What's everybody been up to today? Ew, what you want, mouth? And that goes for you too. I swear I live with dogmen. Until they could find a way to secure it. Hey, Bolt Gun, how's it going? Can you hear me just fine? I had to go back to an old microphone and get rid of my soundboard. End up taking my TV off the wall, putting it down here, hooking it up my computer so I can have a larger screen to look at things. Thanks, that's good. So I can't do them funny noises anymore unless I can figure out a way to rig that up where I can. But we're gonna go for this for now. I just got tired of messing with that soundboard. Just started chapter 14 last night. Got the first chapter. I got the quote that I wrote just for that chapter. Changed the title to The Search. And just finished the second paragraph to it. Figured I haven't done one of these in a while, so I'd get on here and do a show of working on the gun, or on the book. Yeah, it's, do you guys mind? I'm kind of doing something. You guys are being rude. Hey, Carl, how's it going, bud? I still don't like how the camera's set up because my TV's so big. But for now, I'm going to have to keep it this way until I can figure out something different. But I need to get that camera brought down more. I just, as of right now, don't got a way to do it. So it just has to sit on top of that TV screen for now. Oh, I forgot to do something. Oops. Oh, maybe. Okay, never mind. That wasn't this book. Okay. Never mind. I didn't forget to do something. The Cajun Bigfin, huh? There it goes. Finally wants to pop up there. But it's hard to see. Let's see if I can get this to do it. But I took my TV monitor off the wall so I can have a bigger screen to look at, especially when I'm looking at evidence. And so for now, that's what I got going on, and it's throwing my camera off. But I'll get it figured out. Is this a little bit easier for you guys to read than last time? I changed up the screen trying to make it a little bit bigger for you guys. But if you can read that better this time, let me know. I knew I spelled that wrong. But so I don't want to give too much away. Chapter 12. I was wrong. It was chapter 12. I had to. That was a hard chapter to write. I had to write it because of how the storyline's going, which is leading up into this chapter and probably next chapter or two. Yeah, I get that. And if I can go full screen, but I'm half blind. Yeah. Well, especially like when I'm looking over evidences and stuff, I just got to thinking more about it. I've got this 32-inch screen here that I'm not using, sitting up on the wall because I don't have satellite anymore. I was like, I can just hook my computer up to it, and I got a big screen when I'm looking through evidence. But in chapter 12, something bad happened. Something real bad happened in chapter 12. And so chapter 13 kind of goes into a little bit of what happened. Chapter 14, we're just getting another look at it because I'm trying to lead up. I don't know if it'll be chapter 15 or 16, but something important is going to happen. And that was the whole point of, hey, Roxanne, that was the whole point of writing chapter 12 the way I did. For a couple reasons. One of them leading up to what's going to happen. Number two is because of the severity of what they ran into and the difficulty it is with this type of Draugr, which is a true Draugr. In chapter 12, they face a true Draugr. So right now they just cleared out in chapter 12, they cleared out the power plant, and which caused something bad to happen when they did. And now they're going back into that power plant to try to find someone and to see if they can get power back into St. Joe. Because that power plant in St. Joe is ran off of solar, nuclear, and coal. So if they can get the power plant going, which is this is something I've always thought about when it comes to zombie books, is like, why don't they just get the power plant back up and going so they can have power? I mean, that'd be something that I would do in that during time that that happening. If I could find a way to get power to make things easier, then why not do it? So that's why I kind of wrote that this way. And that's what they're doing. They just went in, rescued the workers. There's only a handful of workers that was there that survived. They're in there now, just got through doing a walk around the power plant. and found out there are only nine Stopa, uh, a few repairs, and they can have power back in their community. So one of the things that I do, let me pop this up. I'm going to show you something I do whenever I'm writing, um, which I'm going to have a lot of stuff to drop down. I had a new book idea that I started because I didn't want to forget it. So I try to write accurate as possible to the places, locations, everything. Some of the things may be what they were at one time and are not called that now, but because I wanted, I do put a little author's twist to it, like in this instant, I was born in St. Joe, Missouri, at Heartland West. Well, Heartland West doesn't exist anymore. They call it something else. I can't remember off the top of my head. But instead of calling it what it's called now, I went ahead and still called it Heartland West, because that was where I was born. I was born at Heartland West in St. Joe, Missouri. I'm trying to get this pulled up here. And so what I do is so the beans this takes place in St. Joe, I take and I pull up the map of it. And I'm going to bring this over here as we're going to watch it load up. Wait on it to load. And I'll give you a rough idea where the community is right now. And then I can show you where the power plant is. But then I do research. Now, the downside of doing this is I can't pull up the blueprints of the power plant. So the insides of the power plant is strictly out of my head, just because I cannot pull up the blueprints of it. Shit. There we go. And but the outside of the power plant it's the actual place. And this is taking forever to load. So this is St. Joe, Missouri. All this is St. Joe, Missouri. So any street I talk about, directions I take to locations in there, that is all legitimate places. Say, and as of right now, they are in this general location. This is the general location of where they set up their current community. So all this has been cleared out of Draugr, and all that. Now, right now, we are where'd you go? And this is the Missouri River. This is the Missouri River. So we're right along the Missouri River. That's not it. Did I overpass it? Oh, that ain't it either. I have passed up where I was wanting to be. This is Missouri. This is Kansas. So Missouri, Kansas. That's where St. Joe's at. Oh, there's my little. So say I want to know where the power plant is. I'm going to type in there, St. Joe, Missouri power plant. And of course, it's going to do its whole little woo thingy. And we're going to go right in here. Oh, I didn't go down far enough. I can see what happened right now. Currently, where we are writing, that's not the power plant. There's the stockyards, which we're going to be we are talking a little bit about that in the book and are getting ready to. Why didn't you send me? There you are. Currently, we're in this building right here. This is where we're at right now in the book. So they came in. They've cleared out all this area. It took the Marine unit and the National Guard unit was with them, and they've literally cleared out this whole area of Draugrs, including the little buildings. So it was cleared. And the incident that happened when they found the actual true Draugr took place right in here. And that's where they're at right now. They're going in, seeing what repairs they can do, and that way they can get the power plant back up and running. But this, you see this Lakeshore Road that was popped up on there. That's in the book. So I mean, this is all. It all talks about where the roads they took, where they came from. All this is so. This is what you're looking at. So when I'm talking about the gates and I'm talking about the fences, that's these gates and fences right here. Now it won't let me do a street view from here, but I can come down here. So I had to base a lot of stuff off of that because it wouldn't let me do a street view. And it's not popping that back up yet. Now it's not giving me the option at all. Oh, I probably got to go right here. Why is it not giving me the option like it normally does? Well, I can't do that because I don't know if I guess it's because I'm doing a screen share. It won't let me do the street view. Huh. That is interesting. I just realized it's not giving me some other options either. So that's kind of where we're at in the book right now. But I mean, come out and see, we're right here. A lot of what you're going to hear. This is somewhat mentioned. We're going to be mentioning more of this here soon because of what we're doing. But yeah, my old town. See, they literally had to come from up in here all the way down there to take care of. So I mean, it was quite a long trip. So that's where you get into is like, okay, well, how am I going to write this and try to figure out time? Because you got to figure, okay, there's going to be vehicles in the way. Are they going to run into Draugr? Are they going to run into, uh, survivors that's trying to unalive them? So it's always fun when I'm writing like that. Currently, we're at 105 pages, 34,778 words. So we're almost at that 54,000 mark. I like to have a minimum of 54,000 words in my books. Now, that's what I forgot to do. Let's see here. That I don't need that no more. That's a book that I'm just started. That's a whole list of books back here that I've worked on or been working on. Aha. And of course, my nice little notepad helps me keep track of the characters and who's alive, who's dead, locations, and everything. All that's in this little notebook right here. So, and I do research what was the popular gun because this takes place in 2019. So, like the weapon systems they use in this book, I had to look up what's the most popular weapon systems or platforms in this, during this year. And so I try to keep things as accurate as possible when doing that. But each building I talk about in here is an actual building that's there. Is that one of you guys growling? Are you growling? I just heard a growl. No, I didn't say come over here. I asked if you was growling. I just heard a growl. Well, yeah, that's what I had up. Or why'd you take that off and want me to put it back? Oh, good old Gramley. Oh man. Bad thing about writing when you got emotions involved is you put that emotions in yourself when you're trying to write, and you gotta. I mean, I mean, for me at least, I gotta step back for a second because, like, come on, this is just me writing a book. This ain't real. But I catch myself getting caught up in it. From what you guys can read, what do you think so far? About 13 minutes left. I only planned on doing about an hour, which is not bad. We got oh, almost 2.5 pages written. I try to keep them right around the 8 page mark. Oh, Sunday's show, I am going to have a special guest. If you guys ain't checked it out yet, go and see. It's a newcomer to us, but she's a Bigfoot researcher out of Arkansas. So I'm kind of excited to have her on. I met her at the Bigfoot conference and kind of excited to see what she notices down there in her neck of the woods, her part of the Ozark Mountains. So I hope to see you guys on that one Sunday. I am going to be doing a book club show tomorrow night. We're going to pick up where we left off on Saga Grimson Book 1, The Beginning, which I got to get that ready. But yeah, that'll be tomorrow night, and then Campfire Chat Saturday, and then the Ozark Mountain Bigfoot show will be Sunday. I just realized I was spelling something wrong. Daggone it. No, maybe I didn't. No, maybe I didn't. Scratch that. No, I didn't. All right, guys, it's been 1 hour. Thanks for coming in. I'm going to continue working on this. I hope you guys are enjoying what you've read so far. And until tomorrow night, guys, peace, love, and blessings, everyone.